UC security to handle it.
Do you have like a badge or nothing? Do I just tell him, hey, I'm a new security worker? What's MAST?
You know, MAST. The Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city?
Nope, did not know it.
Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview.
You already gave me the job. There's no kicking me out yet now.
Security on site handled it, but now one of them is saying the other guy stole his wedding ring. Problem is, he left without identifying the perp, so I need you to talk to Royce Elgin at the Dawn's Roost. See if you can fill in the gaps.
Why did he find
Men like him aren't very generous with their time. They want you to solve a case without ever having to lift a finger themselves. Not that he'd be much of a witness, given that he was still half drunk when he got here, and somehow even more so when he left. Sorry, wrong word. Rich people don't get drunk, they get inebriated. Which is another way of saying highly unreliable.
So they were drunk.
Good. Report back here when the matter's resolved.
Clothing store, Dawn.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Ah, thank you. I honestly haven't really fully checked it out. I will modify it though.
I need to borrow your ship.
What do you got? Here to check about what happened.
All of our signature dishes. I do hope you are enjoying your time in New Atlantis.
This place looks expensive.
The Dawn's Roost represents the highest quality, from the ingredients to the decor. No expense is spared. Anyone who has sampled our offerings will assure you it is all worth it.
All worth it. How much is worth it? I need to talk about this a little more.
The other, Hugo Fournier, is a tall, slender gentleman with a French accent. Excellent tipper, well-mannered, but a bit hot-tempered.
Like tipping.
I wasn't witness to any theft, and both men were wearing rings, if I recall correctly.
See, exactly. It's probably just a lover spat right
I
there.
assume that would be the slender gentleman, Hugo
Someone pushing me?
Fournier. He was the one who excused himself after UC security arrived. I believe he lives in Athena Tower, although he may be checking out soon. But I would start there.
Now I'm some detective stuff. Let me see your menu. I want to see how
away.
expensive this stuff is. My gosh. Your grapes are 35 credits. I'm out of here.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
I ain't dining in this facility. Nice hat. Detective Kuto on the case. Finding out if it was actually a stolen ring or just a lover spat because of whatever the case is. Hello?
Pardon.
Oh, Hugo.
Oh, I can't believe that Octavio. That liar, that manipulator, that...
Go, finish your rant.
That lying, cheating, foul piece of Dawn Glider dropping. If I had my way, I'd tie him to the back of a ship and jump it right into the nearest star. 5 years we were together, half a decade. And he threw it all away for that waiter. Not just dating, betrothed. And I have the engagement ring to prove it.
What happened?
It was supposed to be a romantic dinner, our last before we pledged our lives to each other. Falls a napkin from the Dawn's Roost with a number written on the back. To think he had the audacity to schedule a date with me at the same restaurant? I was livid! Still, I went to the date and held it together just long enough for the waiter to serve us. Then I went off!
So did you know?
No. There are some things in life that cannot be repaired. Cheating is his way of saying, I don't love you. And without love, what's the point?
You seem like you're... something not added up between your story, 100%.
He would
Or
say
there's lots
that,
of holes.
but as far as I'm concerned, it's my property. He gifted it to me when he proposed. It's not his to return. So you would rob me too. You're not giving me a choice, are you?
What you're doing is stuff. Do you want to stay in jail forever?
True, I don't want to go to prison. I've heard stories and they rarely end well.
I think I just need one more.
You're right. My stubbornness gets me in trouble far too often. Ugh. Fine! I may be extremely agitated, but I want no part of a UC prison. Here.
Thank you. I guess you won't go to jail. You know, I wanted to mind the jail part. It would have been interesting to see how I can take someone to jail, but I guess I worked it out. My persuasion worked out in the end. I'm surprised it actually worked at all. Sergeant Yumi, I am back with the ring.
Ah, perfect. Did you manage to get the ring back?
Yes. It was gifted. Or do I give it? I'll give it.
Excellent. I'm sure the victim will be pleased to know their property has been returned. You acquitted yourself well again. I dare say you might have a knack for police work. Here, take this. It's well deserved.
Thank you. Anyways, that is it for now. Detective Kuto is taking a small break, and I'll be back with more detectiving work. See you guys next time.